The Epstein scandal just widened to the other side of the Atlantic as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, that's the former Prince Andrew, in case you didn't know, Andrew Windsor has found himself entangled in the Epstein scandal again, as new evidence of his own offenses has surfaced. Talk about a royal scandal. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. As you probably know, yesterday the United States Justice Department released thousands of documents, photographs, and other evidence related to the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. That release has already generated wide controversy of its own, as the Department of Justice continues to withhold certain documents in violation of federal law, and even released documents look to have been selectively redacted to avoid mention of Donald Trump. Go figure. But it's important to remember that the questions surrounding Epstein's crimes extend far beyond Trump and even the United States. Our cousins over in the United Kingdom have also had to wrestle this scandal, as Prince Andrew was also exposed as having close ties to Epstein. He also gave a disastrous interview wherein he seemed to confirm he participated in Epstein's offenses.
Yes.
You've been to stay on his private island.
Yes.
You've stayed at his home in Palm Beach.
Yes.
The Duke of York generating a new wave of questions in what has become a sea of speculation surrounding his ties to Epstein. Prince Andrew denied he ever saw his former friend with underage girls in a pointed and detailed interview with the BBC.
Do I regret the fact that he has quite obviously conducted himself in a manner unbecoming? Yes.
Unbecoming? He was a sex offender.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm being polite, in the sense that he was a sex offender.
And if that seems embarrassing, stay tuned. It just got so much worse. Of course, subsequent to the interview we just showed, Andrew already faced immense public outcry for his words and actions. That rage extended to the palace and his brother, King Charles III. Earlier this year, King Charles took the extraordinary and reportedly unprecedented step of stripping Andrew of his royal title and status.
This is full disgrace and pretty much unprecedented as far as we can see. We were told Prince Andrew couldn't stop being a prince because he was a son of the late Queen, but they've found a way to do it, and they've found a way to do a lot else besides. And he's going to, as you said, no longer live in Windsor, but in a sort of internal exile, in some sort of property on the Sandringham estate. He's going to be funded, some sort of income is going to come to him from the King. The King's pretty clear that's not going to be Crown Estate money. In no way could people say it was the state supporting him.
Yeah, to my fellow Yankees, in case you're unfamiliar, this is a huge deal that just got even bigger. Stick around. Since losing his title, residence, and all the other proverbial bells and whistles that go with being a member of the royal family, Andrew Windsor has shied away from the public, trying to build a new life of his own. In its own way, this is as big a scandal as when King Edward VIII abdicated the throne to marry the American divorcee Wallis Simpson. The couple lived in virtual exile for the rest of their lives, and he wasn't a sex offender. So what does that portend for Andrew? Well, that's still not clear. But what we do know, it's not going to be pretty. Yesterday, new photos of Andrew with Epstein surfaced as part of the file dump from the Department of Justice, and all the rage and disgust just got renewed. The Daily Beast now reports that new photos depict then Prince Andrew posing for pictures in a tuxedo along with Epstein's accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell and a group of unidentified women. Further photos found amid the Epstein documents also reveal Andrew's ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, taking part in Epstein events and pictured with young women in New York City. Worse, these photos come just days after London's Metropolitan Police announced it would pursue no further inquiries into allegations against Andrew Windsor. We'll see how long that lasts after these new images circulate. It's probably a good point for us to mention here that Andrew Windsor also paid a massive settlement to one of Epstein's most famous victims, Virginia Giuffre. Despite that settlement, a multi-million-dollar settlement, to anyone wondering, Andrew has always denied misconduct with Giuffre. As we say here in America, sure, Jan. Regardless, these new images will only intensify the public anger toward Andrew Windsor on both sides of the Atlantic, and will likely drive him even further into seclusion. Not to mention, every time a photograph like this one appears, It serves to remind us all of the institutional failures within the royal family and within both the American and British legal systems. And this is just the beginning. As more details on Andrew Windsor and Donald Trump continue to come to light in the Epstein files, count on us here at Occupy Democrats to keep you up to date on all developments and all breaking news. Remember to subscribe to our channel to keep informed. I'm David Reddish.